What's up, good people? My good name is Betty Mathenge, and this is my YouTube channel. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for clicking to watch today's video. I know it's been a while, but I'm back, and tutaendelea. We'll keep on sharing content and sharing good vibes. Take a minute to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, share, comment. Thank you for the love and the support that you've shown me on my previous video. And if you watch my shorts, kindly consider subscribing too. Yep, so today on this video, I'm going to do my life lessons, something that I've learned in the recent past. And I want us to focus more on our faith. And on today's topic, I've named it the waiting season. There are seasons in life where you get to experience different things. You get to experience like you're in a waiting season, or you're in your planting seasons, or in your harvesting seasons. All those seasons in life, they come according to the point we are at in our lives. If you're in your waiting season, it means that there is something that you want to do, or something that you've been praying about, but you have not yet received your full package. Maybe there's some little things that are happening in your life, but there is your end goal. For instance, if you're in a waiting season, you could be waiting for a job opportunity, a job promotion. You could be waiting for marriage or a relationship or a child, but maybe you're working, but you have not yet gotten into the job that you want. It's like you're working as a sales rep, but you want to get to maybe owning your own business, or maybe something is not yet what you have envisioned it to be. And in the waiting season, today I want us to focus more on the waiting season. In the waiting season, there are some lessons that you keep on learning. I've been in that season. And when God puts you in a waiting season, there are lessons that He wants us to learn. Number one, when God puts you in a waiting season, He might be teaching you discipline. And in terms of discipline, when you get, like, you've prayed for that job and unaipata tu, like you just get it in a snap, you might not understand what it takes to get that job, the principles of maintaining that job. So this is the discipline. If you get something, you just don't get, if it's a job opportunity or a job offer, you don't just get it and like after 1 year, 2 years, you quit. You get it and you want to maintain it, to keep on working on yourself, keep on acquiring new skills and all these, learning, getting the experience and learning so much more about this job. If you want to, for instance, if you want to be an IT person, how you can't just wake up one day and be like, yeah, I'm an IT tech, I know how to deal with these computers and everything. No, you need to learn the programming languages. Maybe you identify the one that works for you, or the one that you're good at, and then you keep on learning these other languages. And when you learn that principle of discipline, now you get even to higher heights, because God does, for me, I truly believe that God doesn't just want us to like get somewhere and just be there. No, He wants us to keep on progressing. If you have entered a company as the secretary or as the receptionist, God wants you to grow so much in that company that even if you don't get to go to the next level, but at that position you're not the same way that you came in. Yep. The second thing I think God wants us to learn in our waiting season is patience. Like, and how to be patient, because you can be patient and complaining. You're just waiting, but you keep on lamenting, you're in your lamentation, but you're not patiently waiting, you're not praying as you're waiting. So God puts us in that situation where He wants you to learn how to be patient. Like, things don't just happen. And if things just happen, you will end up ruining it for yourself. For instance, if God gives you that opportunity, maybe it's a business opportunity, maybe it's that relationship, you don't know how to be patient with other people. You're like, and if you, that also, the patience that you also learn to be patient with others who are in their different season. Because, like, for instance, you've prayed for a job and it's not happening for you. Tomorrow, chances are, when you meet someone who is waiting in the waiting season, if you, for instance, if you get that job instantly, you might not understand what other people go through and what encouragement they need when they are going through that season. So God does not just bless us for us, He blesses us to be blessings to others. Like, if you have been somewhere in a situation and someone else, later God elevates you from that situation to a better one. When you meet someone who is where you are, where you used to be at this point, you will know how to encourage them. Because God does not just, like, we don't exist just for ourselves, we exist for even for others. And for others, you might be an encouragement, you might be a helping hand, and in the different abilities that God is going to use you, because God uses us to bless other people. In whatever situation God has placed you, He wants you to be a blessing. And being a blessing, you cannot be a blessing to someone you don't know how hard the situation is. I remember a few years ago, a friend of mine told me, when you see people who don't have testimonies of what God has done for them, they might not understand. I remember she told me, when you're at your lowest and someone helps you, tomorrow you will use that testimony to tell another person, like, I was in this situation and someone helped me. So I can, even if you won't be in a position to help as the person helped you, but you will encourage them, or you will help them in one way or the other. And that is the yenye inaitwa utu. That is the mercy of humankind. You help another person because you're in that situation, and God used another person to help you. Okay? The other point, it's when God puts you in a season of waiting, He's teaching you He's showing you how much He loves you. For instance, you really, really, really want, this one will apply in relationships. For me, that's what I think. Like, if you want to be in a relationship or you want to be in this marriage, and God is like, nothing is happening, you're praying about it, but nothing is happening. God is just trying to show you either the delay might bring out major things that you can avoid, that you couldn't have avoided if you got that whatever you were praying for worked instantly. And for me, I understand, like, why do God shows, why in relationships do we see red flags, why in those job opportunities do we see red flags? It's because, number one, God wants you to know that there are things you can handle and there are things that you can't handle. For instance, you might like this person, but they are very toxic, and God knows your heart and God knows your mental stability, that you cannot handle this kind of a person. You cannot handle toxicity. So what does He do? He will delay the process of you being together with this person, or this person might end up hurting you at the beginning of your relationship before you progress, and then you have to take a back seat and be like, no, I'm not progressing with this one, let me just take a break. What if it's an opportunity at our company, and when you submit your resume, they are not calling you for an interview, they are not they're not responding to you as they promise, because when you submit a resume they say, we'll get back to you. They're not calling you for an interview. They're not responding anything, whether you've been selected or not. They're just silent. Number one, it might be a toxic working environment where you cannot handle that. And it might be you need to even acquire a new skill for you to be in that company. Not everything is negative. It might be positive, because what if you want to apply for a certain position at a certain company, but God is telling you, like, no, you need to do this, you need to acquire this skill, you need to go to this training institute, you need to do this, you need to talk to these people. And that might even benefit you in terms of the pay, because the more skilled you are, the better the pay, because they'll understand. Instead of hiring two people with two different skills, why don't we hire one with both skills? The pay is good. Or it might be not yet, it's not your time yet. You might get a job opportunity or a job offer, but it won't benefit you. Itakuwa ile ya kujionyesha. Let me tell you, I'm working at this company. This company is called the benefits and everything. And you find people, like, have you ever met someone who is in a position that they were not meant to be? Because number one, you won't even serve your clients professionally, because you were just in this position just to show off. Or you find people, they are getting married, their relationships are working, their finances are in check, they're getting their babies at whatever time they want, and because they don't know that this is a favor God has done them, has, like, it's not even it's a favor, it's a blessing. They'll just show off until there is a hitch in their lives. That's when they will be like, oh no, we were not supposed to react this way, we were supposed to be grateful. So that's all for today. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment. Tell me down below how this content is helping you, and let's keep on growing. Let's get to monetize this channel. I will really, really appreciate. Nawapenda sana. Thank you for your love, for your support. I know it's been a year since I last posted, and most of you have been here waiting for me to post new content. Thank you for the new subscribers. Keep on subscribing. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe to this channel, and let's grow together. God bless you.